Damn. Yo, do y'all see this right here? Blob contention. What is the blob contention? The number of blobs in the meme pool divided by 6, the maximum number of blobs per block, expressed as a percentage. The title of this video, let me make sure this volume is down. The fuck? Hold on. Hey, what up, y'all? This your boy Crypto Bruh, aka More World Peace, the DJ / producer, coming back again with another Zen video, crypto video, Zen video for sure. Doesn't have Zen in the title this time around. Just trying some new shit right now. Today's August 1st, 2024, man. We're extremely past the middle of the year. Like 24, shit's done already. We're just living in it now. But all that is that, or I'm pretty sold on it, right? Like at the beginning of the year is one of the hottest moments of opportunity. The optimism on new between January and April is ridiculous. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to run the games. You know, it seems like as I get older and I start to become more aware of things that are happening, they happen less. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, why is it once you become aware of something, it happens less? Maybe it's because you don't allow yourself to be like in the cesspool of this is happening, right? Hold on. And like you're so connected with bigger things that what was easy before is only getting more challenging, and now you've discovered how easy it was because you thought it was a challenge, right? That's all observation. So again, looking at the way Zen is, looking at how it's August 1st, it's time to start talking about Ethereum. All right, it's time to start talking about ETH because they're doing something and they waited till right now to start doing it. So I posted this in the chat. What up, chat? What up, Zen enthusiasts? What's up, ETH W? Mind, body, and crypto. I'm never leaving. But yeah, we might go for lunch. What's up, Dang? Thanks for the fizz-ive, my guy. I'm ending mints, DCAing, minting, and xeNFTs. I even ended some AMAX and BNB mints. Yeah. Actually, shout outs Zen ETH POW. Actually, I'm on Zen ETH POW. I'm on ETH POW right now, and I ended some mint. I had a mint that ended yesterday, and I went and I came and I claimed it. We're still claiming mints, bitches. We're still doing it. Shout outs ETH POW. I don't know what I got some. I'm staking some too. Got some staked up. I don't know how much. Okay, maybe I don't have none staked in xeNFTs. My bad, ETH POW. But I do have it staked over there. Because that's essentially what I think is happening with Zen. You just need to stay participating, and you can't miss. Like, the only way to miss a layup is to not be in the drill. All right? So just keep running the drills. Fuck what everyone's trying to say. Put the blinders on. Mint. Claim. Stake. Listen. Observe. You know, all the Zen things that you're supposed to do to find Zen. Actually, maybe that's what it is. Maybe, okay, that's crazy. I'm glad that I said that. Maybe that's what Zen really needs. You know how we have like our first principles? Maybe we need like, what is it called? Like we need to start working on like laws outside of principle. So then certain people follow certain laws, and then you know like, oh, that person's not, you know, it's just the same shit. We're building a society at this point, guys. If you didn't know, you're not welcome. Welcome to the Zenian society based on first principles and Satoshi's vision that he installed into the internet, which currently corporation is bucking with everybody. Awesome. It's great for me because now gas is bubbling. And the funny thing is gas is bubbling. That's why I was saying, yo, ETH gas is doing something right now. Gas is bubbling because everyone's relaying back to Ethereum because they're trading on the layer 2s. So let's go ahead and look at that too. So like, again, I mean, I expected this to happen. It just hasn't happened yet. And it's weird how just today is the day where it's all happening, right? Everybody's like, okay, cool, time to do something. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something though. August 1st, let's do something, right? Just for some fucking reason. We got Jarrett from Subway, turned his meth bot back on. Why? I don't know. You know, Maestro coming in number 4. They're always up here, but yeah, people are trading NFTs and trading behind the scenes. So I don't know if today's a day for a lot of people to make a play. You know, everyone's piling in at the same time. So the gas is up, and gas is up. Like it's been up for like 24 hours on a Wednesday, Thursday. Now that's weird. Because we haven't been seeing this, right? Like this is Saturday, Sunday, Friday. Around these times, it was dead on the chain. Now we could say like, hey, people are paying attention. It's the weekdays. But yo, why on Monday didn't motherfuckers wake up and like it today? Like today. That's how I'll be waking up and getting to the internet. I'm like, yo, why on Monday? Why didn't they wake up like this on Monday? Today's Thursday. Oh, it's August 1st. Of course, we're still moving in months. We're still moving in quarters. This shit don't move daily. This shit moves in quarters. This shit moves in months. So this makes me feel very bullish about Ethereum right now. And it makes me very bullish about Zen because I'm trying to figure out why in the fuck did people wait until the gas went up to start dumping again? Right? It's the same cadence because they don't want to miss out on the ETH pump. Right? So they're selling their Zen before other people because they held it up for as long as they could and no one's nibbling, right? We don't have anybody coming in and dropping a bag trying to nibble at this because, again, gas has been at 1 gas has been at 2 for months. I need a month's chart. All of yeah, because majority. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Because the majority of July, like that, had to be an average of 3 gwei. 5 gwei. How about 5 or 7 gwei? It had to be an average of that. So what's the average of you know, of August? What's the average of September? Did you just miss the bottom of the average? You know, is it gonna go back to where we're averaging 15 gwei a day, 20 gwei a day? Because if that's the case, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna see Zen dump now. Thank God, because everybody has to sell on. You know, so they have to sell before the other person. That's just the same. It's just regular, basic human concepts. And I'm glad that we're finally here, because again, we need to match that 1 gwei, and that 1 gwei is way lower actually than 7 zeros. If we're matching 1 gwei, we're going to 8 zeros. But if we're gonna match 3, this is where the 7 zero is. So I would love for someone to come and just rip it wide open, start dumping their Zen, in speculation of moving the price down, which isn't, it's not bad. We have an opportunity to get better pricing because, again, the corporate market is taking advantage of early Bitcoin trading. Like, there's a lot of people who are virgins to the space, and they don't know what's really going on, and they really thought that Trump was going to pump Bitcoin. And now they're taking a very sour pill, because it did not happen. But I was like, yo, look at the videos. We already had the play. I just don't be talking about plays like that, where it's so fucking obvious that you should do it. That's all YouTubers do. They just tell you the most obvious shit. I'm literally just timelining it. But yeah, go back and look at the videos. I said this shit's gonna go up because everybody's gonna speculate on Bitcoin or on Trump having the Bitcoin logo behind them. That's the real speculation. But we didn't get anything. We got 0 content from that shit, man. 0, because it was too pro-Trump, bro. It wasn't pro-crypto. Like, we're in an industry trying to hypnotize motherfuckers to get in this motherfucker. And we need the president or president candidate to be on our side, but speak the intelligence of where we are coming from, so people can resonate with our intelligence, not with our appearance. Like, we already here, we won that. Like, we know that Bitcoin is down to a science, right? So appearance doesn't really matter anymore. I don't think we need people to cheer us on. Like, we got that shit. Now it's time for the skill. Now it's time for others to feel like, wow, I want to be a part of that. I don't know how this works, and it seems like it's simple. Donald Trump gets it. You feel me? But we didn't get that. So it's an unfortunate event, you know. And it's not bad. It's not. There's nothing wrong with it. You know, again, we're getting this dip. We'll love to see Bitcoin break below the 200 again. You know, you can see the RSI is promoting the same concepts, but the RSI does have a sneaky link in it, right? Once it dips below 40 here on this piece here, which is kind of just like the balance scale. Once it gets below 40, it typically either dips or rips. So let's go to 40. 40 would be like right here. So here, we'll draw a line just so you can see what I'm talking about. RSI is also a really good indicator for gas hunting. Are you a gas hunter? Do you just care about cryptocurrencies because you want to get the best fucking gas price? Well, welcome to the Crypto Bro channel. Make sure you hit the like button. We get the best gas prices, and then we sell tops, and then we wait for the bottoms, and then we mine a bunch of Zen at the same damn time, so that we can get ahead of the pack. Because that's the only way to get ahead. You can't get ahead by just bringing $10. Like, get that shit out of your fucking noggin. You're gonna bring $10, bro. Buy a Big Mac and just move on with your life. You feel me? But if you're bringing innovation, creativity, you know, you see the future. Like, you see how this shit can change reality. So you're bringing that. Like, that is well versed in the Zen world. And yeah, that's why I think, again, the Zenian is like way beyond. We're in the future already. We're not even really focused on this type of stuff. Because, again, this is about gas. Who gets the best price? Who buying the barrels, bitch? That's all it is. So don't try to change the this conversation. It's only been about supply and demand and making more of X. That's all it's always been. Never been like some dude in a chat with Jack was trying to say that Solana memes are like, it's like a new behavior. Or he was saying that like people just do it to get more Solana. But in my head, I'm like, bruv, that's been crypto. That's been the only way crypto's been successful. You feel me? Like crypto's not been able to be successful until people go, hey, I want more of X. When Bitcoiners wanted more Bitcoin, that's when people started to make more Bitcoins, right? On both sides of the spectrum, whether it was mining Bitcoins or using platforms to provide bartering options for people to move their bits, right? And if you want more Bitcoins, you can go and learn how to, antagonize the loser or some dumb shit. I don't fucking know. Right? That's like BitConnect. BitConnect was like the ultimate way to see through the fuckery, but yet people were so greedy that, again, you could spoof the new person. And if they didn't know what they were doing, they lose it all. But that's on them because it's just crypto. The game has always been to make more of X. It has never been to just settle. Sometimes I get caught in it too, hodling and going long, right? So it can happen either way. That's why the fact that it happened in the Zen world is like so crazy to me. I'm like, this is a piece of shit coin. Like, why the fuck are people bringing these pastime rituals to the Zen coin? Like, this thing sucks. Like, no, I'm releasing my own coin that's just as shitty as Zen, and it's living shitty coin life, but not Zen. Nah, Zen got too much hopium and speculation and people dreaming about things. I'm like, what the fuck did we do with this thing? How did this happen? How did we get here? We're just talking about supply distribution, and now this thing is a religion to some. Hand in the air, like my religion on this, again, it's first principles. I love that shit in crypto distribution. Now, there's no such thing as laws because it's the Wild Wild West. That's why it's like awesome to see it take on behaviors that are Wild Wild West, like street laws, like this law, right? That I'm saying that you can game people in Zen because they don't know what's going on. Like, they don't know X1 chain is real because they're not in the validator chat. They're not running the prime game. They're not mining xeNFTs. So you can have a lot of Zen and sell it down and get better pricing based on those smaller people, and you're getting more Zen, right? If I have Zen here and I know I want more Zen, why wouldn't I push it down so I can spend 20 and get more Zen? Duh. This is regular crypto shit. So in Bitcoin, it's the same thing. In Solana, it's the same thing. These practices are just different masks, right? They're just masked differently to get more X. Everything is designed to get more X, bro. That's why meme coins are crap now, because everybody's just inventing behind the other person who got more X using XYZ. Blah, blah, blah. Right? It's just the same shit. Popcorn. Jew, bro. Hugo. Actually, I released a new coin. If you go to Moonshot, I'll drop it in. I'm going to add it to Take the Bait this weekend. So if you're hearing about it now, you're basically getting the fair launch, the end. that is the law number one of a fair launch. When you hear about it, act. If you hear about it and you don't act, that's on you. Like, that's a law. Like, I don't know, that's like the right to bear arms. Like, if you ain't got it, that's on you, bro. Is X1 real? X1 is extremely real. I see it. Like, I don't understand why other people don't see it. Wink, wink. That's why I'm releasing coins right now. I'm getting ready for X1. Are you kidding me? Fuck. Like I said, the only way to get extra coins is to be first. You can't get no extra coins questioning if shit is real. You got to see that shit and go. Rule number 1. Rule number 2, the lonely play is the only way. Someone write this shit down and put it in the comments so I can remember it. Rule 1 is if you see it, go for it. Law number 2 is the lonely play is the only way. And then law number 3, just so we have a good triangle going here, off the spirits, off the AI, whatever they're telling me to say right now, have fun. That's what it told me to say. Have fun. So yeah, if you see it, go for it. If you by yourself, you're probably all right, and just have fun, and it'll probably do something, because that's what crypto is all about. You know, it's really just about having fun and making more of X. So developing to always make more of X should kind of be part of like the DNA of your coin. And again, this is why I made white do-rag. So white do-rag, currently, it's seen a bottom. It's starting to lift off. Damn. Who the fuck? Who's buying this shit? But I made this this do-rag meme coin because I really want to get comfortable with launching. Because when X1 comes out, I would like to have fun and launch coins and bring memes to X1, or bring volume to X1 in the fashion of art. I think that's awesome. I think we're all going to be doing that. But some people might take it kind of serious, and they're like, yo, nah, I only fucking make shit on X1 to make the world a better place, you know. So they're like making utilities, they're dreaming huge, right? My thing of this is that the big dream is just making the chain. Like that in itself is like a crazy marathon. And when it's really real, because it's already real, but when it's like an RPC that people connect to, it's gonna be fucking awesome, you know. And like, I don't think people understand how epic this is gonna be. This is pretty much, in my opinion, how I've been driving it. Like, this is my moment to watch the chain go live. I never saw any chain go live. The fuck? I'm only 33. Like, most of the cool shit that happened in the internet took like woof, you know. This is like my moon landing. Because I haven't been able to see anything, you know, or be a part of it where my hand is in the cookie jar, right? I'm also there too. And watching, again, Solana, it's an inspiration. I'm inspired. I found this Moonshot Dune statistic shot site. I actually posted on my X account. You can go find it there. We're moving on, man. All right, from the Bitcoins being controlled, from Zen being controlled, let's talk about some shit that you can control. Right? The next moments. And this is biggity big shit. All right? Regardless to what the bloggers that aren't doing the work are telling you. So this is a dude doing the work who no longer has followers, because I've done the work so much. People don't like the shit anymore. They're like, yo, bro, say something that we like. You're saying shit we don't like. But that's just the way it is. All right, that's just the way it is. But this right here, this is a Dune site here. I'll post it in the chat so you can check it out too. What up, crypto dude? Q Factory is gonna be bullish for Zen. What up, G Tramp? I hope. I don't know though. My only thing, man, you know, like, we've come a long way with the family of Zen. But to be very critical, we are very slow. Or the movement right now is very slow. It's not very quick. A token factory, the reason why it doesn't exist in Zen world is because it exists very professionally in other worlds, like Moonshot, like in Deck Screener world. This shit is very professional, bro. Like, look at this Dune site. All right, I don't think Q is gonna bring these numbers because, first off, unfortunately, it's just a token. It's not a chain. Blockchains is where everybody's at. They're not on smart contracts. So that's why the realization that Q Factory will be better than Moonshot or PumpFun is like almost like asking the question, like, why doesn't actually Roz make Q Factory on Solana and figure out some way to port people to Solana? Because it would be more, how do you say this? he would get more eyes on Solana than he would on Ethereum, because nobody cares to make coins on Ethereum. Like, that doesn't happen there. Like, it won't happen there. Moonshot will not happen on ETH. It's probably going to show up, but the volume and the money that's made by the dev will not be the same as Solana, as X1 chain. Shit, you'd be better off doing it on Base, because Base has low fees, but it's a slave to the Nakamoto consensus. So as soon as enough traffic shows up to Base, the gas will go up. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're lucky right now. That's why I'm doing activity on Base, because we're lucky right now to have nobody there, right? So the same goes for token factories. Moonshot is a token factory. PumpFun is a token factory. Like, these things exist. There's no reason to wait anymore. And these are on Solana, chosen. Like Deck Screener, again, I like Deck Screener's Moonshot because they could have chose anything. They have many chains, and they chose Solana. You know, would love to interview the Moonshot developer. Maybe I should try to do that for my channel. That would be a good idea. But yeah, get into Moonshot and really understand like what their logical presentation was. Like, why Solana instead of ETH? Or why Solana instead of Binance Chain? Why Solana instead of Avalanche? They had a lot of chains to choose from, but they chose Solana. So I think that's special. I think that's interesting. And as well, again, I think that's why there's not token factories on other chains, because Deck Screener sees something that we don't, because they have the data, right? They have the data. Hello. One of the biggest things for the Deck Screener thing, you'll see it up here, is this right here, this free enhanced token info. So when I made my 2 tokens, the home base, so this is think of this as like a miracle tree you're learning right now as well about databases. So, you know, there's always going to be a parent and then children. So the parent of everything is always going to be take the bait, because take the bait is the initiative. Like, are you addicted to crypto? Play hooky with your portfolio. Right? I told you this shit's strategized already, bro. We're just rolling it out now. But yeah, so you get, you know, Baitcoin. Baitcoin's gonna have a world, but the world, this needs to get out of here, right? It needs to get out of Moonshot. It needs to be finalized. If it can't become finalized, there's no reason that the next steps of Take the Bait should come into existence, because the Moonshot is the goal, right? The goal is to attract users on Moonshot, not random motherfuckers on Twitter. I don't give a fuck about these random motherfuckers on Twitter, bro. Like, this is a tool. We're going to be able to actually reach people with this thing. So with Moonshot, Take the Bait is, again, the first render of many, but it's the most official render. Like, the other ones will be official too, but it won't be the one where the dev owns everything, essentially. On Take the Bait, the dev should always be ahead of the crowd, right? And then if someone takes the bait to get ahead of the dev, that's when the narrative changes. So, I mean, it's high level shit, but oh the fuck well. If you don't get it, you don't get it. So right now, Take the Bait, it's doing its thing. Again, look at the hodlers list. You see the dev owns 2.8% of the supply, constantly adding to his supply. Waiting for it to get out of here. Right, though everyone wins if it gets out of Moonshot, which is fucking comedy. That's why it's like the hyper focus theory is you need to get bait out. If everyone takes the bait, you know what I'm saying? Again, 150 to 200 million burned for deflationary boost right when you hit 500 Sol. And this might be perfect timing too, because I'm thinking as Sol goes up in price, so does the meme coins. So this is like a really good way to get involved with Solana before people jump in, you know, behind someone who's trying to develop something, right? And I'm not saying I'm developing anything. All I'm doing is practicing for X1. And one of the theories in the practice is that we are going to tokenize things. So we shouldn't be afraid to release coins. Shout out to Augmented, because he really is like the go to this shit of like just releasing things. People don't understand it, and they got very muted to it, and now he could release anything he wants. And if one of them hit, because there's always someone lingering in the bag, it's possible, you know. And I'm not saying he created the theory. It's just something I've observed. And same with Tree. Like Tree City West is releasing things. He's trying. So I'm like, fuck, I need to start trying too with my culture, with my my little spin on it, right? So that's kind of why, again, we created the White Do-Rag. White Do-Rag will have a website. We'll have a Twitter account. Right now it's connected. It's got the umbilical cord to take the bait. Right? Because that's what you need. You need to make sure you have a Twitter, a website, and a Telegram. At the point of release, that's how you get random people to just start buying it. Because they're just like, oh, this looks official. I don't know where this is going to go, but it looks official. And that's why I am into Moonshot over PumpFun. I like the psychological play of people liking it's official because they've been on Deck Screener. On PumpFun, a new person walks into the game and then they're like, where the fuck do I go from here? Which is cool for the meta of those that control it. Because if you are into Retardio or you're a My Lady in the internet of this new generation of cyberpunk, I believe. I mean, they're not even new generation. They're just like this other goth generation that's not focused on computer science, but just memeing. And yeah, that's Pumped Out Fun. That's this other one that just showed up. You'll see it trading #1 on Solana right now, CTO. This is also a token factory on Solana. Unless they took the M from them. Here, let me double check. Because there's one called Meme Now. Or make a meme now or some shit. CTO, or yeah, make meme. Here, I'm going to find it. Damn, gas is at 26, yo. God damn. Told y'all motherfuckers y'all was sleeping. Now it's August 1st and everybody's creeping. And everybody's creeping. Yeah, make now dot meme. Getting ripped wide open was another you used. What? Getting ripped wide open. Another you used. What? What up, C Will? Hopium level 5,000. What up, BlackRock? But yeah, so this is another one that just came out. Make Meme Now. The problem with Make Meme Now is it's just like a fork of PumpFun. And the problem with that, in my opinion, is that only selected individuals that like this type of meme content will get here. And this is like a world, like, you know, this is a world of people who like to make fun of things that are happening in the real world. It's like an internet thing. But do I honestly think that this is where tokenization becomes the most popular? No. Do I think a lot of money will go through make now meme because people will seize opportunity because they have millions of dollars? Hell yeah. Of course. So it might not be a bad idea just to pocket this one too. That's what I'm saying. Yo, why didn't Raz drop Q on Solana knowing that's where all the token factories are? Like, you should be asking yourself that question, because like this is where it is. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to keep going deeper in this. I haven't even showed you how much money they're making off of these sites. Like, I'm telling you from the point of view of how you can utilize this opportunity to leverage your own consistency, your own ideologies, right? And now you're going to see how that leverage creates an economy, and how these people who create these sites make a lot of money off of opportunity cost. And I think it's amazing because it really shows people will pay for it. And it's almost like the beginning of URLs. Like, I wasn't there for it. Again, I was a fucking kid. But I'm sure when people realized, wow, I could sell a URL for $5,000. I'm going to make a GoDaddy.com. Like, duh. I'm going to make Google domain. I mean, Google just sold their domains to Squarespace because they bought Squarespace or whatever it was. And again, that's why my whole theory is that These sites, again, this make meme now site could make potential, but the problem with it is that it's not Dex Screener, which all they're missing is a website creator. Like if you can make a moonshot and then it deploys, they have a script that deploys website, Twitter, Telegram, and you pay for it, people will do it. And that's what I'm saying. This is a continuous service that's just gonna keep growing and growing and growing and growing, right? As people just want to tokenize as much shit as they can on chain, and then you introduce that. Like that's how I'm thinking of it. Like Dex Screener potentially could be one of the brands that introduces like RWAs, and people are like, what the fuck? They were just posting shit coins. What the fuck is going on? And it's like, duh, fool. Like everybody's been releasing. They've been adding new features to each release. Hello. And then we're all just going to keep telling them like, bro, I want to fucking really put a basketball on the internet. Like, I don't want to do it the old school way where I have to upload everything and it's not really tracked. Like I want this shit to be in the internets, right? And then they create the whole thing for it because they already have all these feature-based things. So shout out to Dex Screener because they're getting a lot of free publicity with the most simple thing, right? And what is that simplicity? It's gonna be that feature because nobody wants to pay for it. It's like $300 to get the feature. Like to get this and links is like $200-$300, and there's no way they're gonna lower it now that you can release on their platform. Like why would they make it cheaper? It'd be like, yo, you want to be on Dex Screener where we get all the hits? Like look at Zen doesn't even have that shit. Zen is so old on Dex Screener, it doesn't even have links and Twitter links or shit. It just Zen/ETH old. Like, man, we've been growing up with Dex Screener, and this comes too from a long history of releases, like from PuCoin all the way to Dex Guru, all the way to Dex Tools, right? Dex Screener has really seen its I think what they just did differently is they really made sure they had every fucking chain. It didn't even matter. And then they even, like, when they picked up Pulse Chain, I was like, they picking up anything. They'll take anything. Degen Chain, they just kept going and going. And that's what I mean, that work ethic that they had to create these relationships, these partnerships, you know, and now they can release a product that is owned by Dex Screener. It's just amazing. It's inspirational. But you know what I'm saying? That was work, bro. You can't discredit any of that shit. Like Dex Tools, they already flopped. Like they had a whole coin come out and shit. Like that shit flopped, bro. Dex Screener has no coin and they already are making revenue. All right, so let me show you this part now that we're here. So you'll see here, Dex Screener here. We'll hit it with a refresh because they're probably making shit right now. We need that hot number. Zendabots. What's up, Tree? Zendabots. Yeah, we the last ones left, bro. The 9 people viewing this and whoever's viewing this on YouTube later and on Twitter later, or Twitter now, you guys are the goats. Everyone's gonna be so confused. But as you can see, the data shows us a different world than what they're promoting out there. Like people who are hating on us releasing moonshot coins and being on Solana, they're truthfully in denial. And where I'm at with it though is their denial is getting ready to be answered because Ethereum is never going away. And that's why I think there's an advantage to be taken on ETH. Right? And just know it's the thing. Like you go to ETH, you play dirty. There ain't no more playing clean on Ethereum. But you can actually play dirty with Ethereum itself. You could go to side chains. You can make extra ETH. You can do it on ETH, but usually the gas is high. That's why it's important to go to like a base, go to an optimism, and just create blob noise. Create blob noise. And then that way too, you know, you're using ETH, which is so crazy to think about. Like they've brought ETH to like mini malls. That's like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like base is like a mini mall that only accepts Ethereum. They got shoe stores, clothing stores, food courts, but everything just takes ETH, and then the shit that they make in the fucking mini mall. And you could pull up whenever you want, and it's just gonna be a functioning mall. And they have all these little mini malls, all connected to Ethereum as it expands and just scales in that atmosphere. And I think people will be bullish on it because it sounds cool. It sounds like it's gonna be sound, you know. But on a hardware level, we know that those are just mini malls, and they're never going to be an executive skyscraper. Maybe some will, but they will definitely follow a brand. An optimism, hello. A base, hello. You know, it's not going to just be Joe Schmo's chain that just came out of the way, you feel me? It's going to be something that's supposed to be in front of your face because there's a lot of money behind it. So again, it makes you question, like, what the fuck is even Ethereum if everything is just a mini mall and none of it's really a skyscraper? I think ETH itself is a skyscraper, and all those mini malls live inside of it. So it's like, why would you even go even further into ETH, bro? Just get the Ethereum and just, you're good. Right? Zen is building a skyscraper next to ETH in the fashion of X1 chain. That's what you do. You don't build another mini mall inside of the mall, inside of a skyscraper. That shit sounds dumb. Damn, they're beating Solana up right now. We're getting discounts. We're getting discounts. Yeah. Wow, look at this. The total market, the total big. Okay, so this right here is the total market cap, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. To see it actually wipe out below the 200 right now makes me. This is where I'm like, yo, there's a lot of coins that are not gonna survive, dog. They're gonna go. People are gonna go into fiat and never go back into those coins. And like, we're gonna see it here aggressively. Because they might go back into ETH or they might go back into Bitcoin and never leave again. And it's just not a Solana. You know, this is every single coin in crypto. So who's to say that this won't be the big flush? That'll be a really good moment, though, if all of August was down. Or like right now, like if the next 5 days we just get nothing but straight down numbers, and then out of nowhere it turns around and we just trend sideways. Like, I would love that. Like, I would love if this just, like, really just started a sell-off, break below the 2, get down here to, like, 50, and then turn around. You feel me? Like, that would be awesome because it would be everywhere. Everyone will see the same thing. Like, we're all seeing it right now. We're all seeing the RSI completely say it needs to get down here. We're all knowing that the presidential election is 2 months. Really, it's 2 months away. Granted, it is 3, but like it's really 2 because that last month or this month right now is like wish-washy. Like, no one's really running. They're just trying to get the people on their side. Like, that's what I'm saying. Trump is just trying to get on our side. Kamala's gonna just try to get on my side. And I'm not a fucking politician person. Like, I don't give a fuck about this shit. Who the fuck you gonna vote in, bro? Like, who's going into the House? What is gonna happen with the people that actually control the country? I was gonna say the company. That's what really matters. And when we start getting real debates about how they're gonna structure government, that's when we'll see who's really real and who really did their homework to impress America. Duh. Like, if America's impressed by Donald Trump right now, we got the lowest IQ ever. You feel me? So I know that he's like the dude, but like, it's just like impression wise, he's not that impressing. So it's a cringe either way. When you really look at it, we cringe in either way. We're that like Michael Scott like meme where he just pushes his face back. Either way, there's no way to dodge it. How do you see market cap, volume, price of all Zen combined? Well, really, it's not about that. Zen's about distribution. So since Zen is about distribution, it's really about having a position on the leaderboards. For instance, like xeNFTs. xeNFTs is following in the footsteps of Zen. It's just xeNFTs, which means it's about fair distribution. So since it's about fair distribution, My goal should be to get as many coins as I possibly can, so I'm high on the leaderboard to participate. So really, it's not about market cap, it's not about price, it's not about volume, because when X1 comes out, all of that economic energy on chain will go straight into X1, like all at the same time. Like it's like everything is gonna look dope, because essentially like all these market caps are X1 chain right now, unevaluated. Every single LP, and this is not even every LP for Zen. There's a lot of other LPs out there. So I'm hyped, man. I really don't know what's going to happen next. But yeah, to be honest, you want to have the most. The most in every single category, or your favorite chain. That's what I think the simplicity side of it is. It's not about having the most, because that's greed. Greed will tell you to get as much as you can everywhere. And we all did that, and we got very stretched thin. And that became the common consensus, like, oh, Zen stretched everybody too thin, right? And it's true, we did. We should have been telling people to just have fun on their favorite chains, and then it would have, it would have been what it would have been. But that's why it didn't happen that way, because when things are born, it's ugly. a beautiful birth does not exist, I don't think. What? Yeah, I mean, maybe a plant sprouting from a ground. That's pretty beautiful. But other than that, this shit is gross. I mean, it looks kind of nasty when it comes from the seed into the dirt. So I guess, everything is disgusting. So yeah, we're seeing that in Zen right now. We're seeing how yuck it is, and I think it's good for everyone, so they can again find their favorite chain and have fun, or find their reason and have fun, right? Base is not my favorite chain, but I really enjoy corporate structure, because again, it brings intellectual guardrails. It's not like it's a free for all, like we're just drinking whiskey and shooting guns. I think that's cool. I mean, but Yankee Doodle motherfuckers, go ahead and do that shit, dog. Like I'll make sure you get Yankee Doodle as much as you want. All right, but yeah, that comes from setting up guardrails. So I like CBZen on base because it's wrapped in ETH, which allows it all to stay within the general purpose of what Zen is. And that's what I've discovered, and why I can tell you, you should be on your favorite chain, because you actually believe it's like Ethereum. Like, I do not believe anything else is like Ethereum. They're just derivatives of ETH. Nothing will be better than Ethereum, right? That's why we had to change the whole system state with Solana to be better than Ethereum, because nothing will be better than ETH, and ETH itself will never be better, so it can only be ETH. Right? And things attached to it, right? If Base was stupid, they would have made a Base coin. Instead, they just did ETH like every layer 2. All right, smart motherfuckers. I don't know who just dumped over here. Someone tried to. I'm chilling. Thanks for your philosophical answer. I meant, are there any technical tools or anything to see? So yeah, there's nothing to see. You actually have to just put it all together. Nobody's building for the statistical side of Zen right now. Even ZenPub is just running off of APIs. So we're all in the same boat. We're all still growing. I think this is a great time to build statistical sites if you know how to do that type of stuff. It's a very easy way to gain attention in the development community. Like it's like making a mixtape, or putting out a project. Like you could just make a stat site, and now all of a sudden people are going to include you in their day. Like I'm sure Zenmon or Steve didn't make Zenmon to say, hey, I'm going to have a lot of users come here every day. I'm sure he made it from the purpose of like, yo, this sounds like a good idea for this. And then you get Zenmon, and then you get the bulk miner, right? AKA the XENblocks web voter. As well as you can bulk mine Zen here too. But yeah, like you get all these cool things because somebody just like sees the development or how they can be consistent, right? That's what all it is just building consistency. Like me streaming whenever I have free time. It's like, oh, I'm just building consistency on how to have great public speaking. Like, because I'm not trying to drive any content towards you in any way for you to mimic what I am doing. I'm This is just like a open TED talk. But yeah, like Zen is like that. Like it needs people to start building statistics or statistical sites so that we have more clear definition of what's going on. Because if not, you need to go and look. And that's why we can use things such as like transactions to know what's going on. Because you can already opt out PZen because Richard Hart has a trading bot on top of it. That's why PZen blows my mind. Like the people, I mean, whatever, bro. It's your favorite chain. But why do you want Richard in all your trades? Like, why wouldn't you just hodl the Zen instead of, or take it off the DEX? Like, save it so it's not getting traded every day. I'm not a fan, so I don't know. Someone save it. It's like CBZen. I'm not saying I saved CBZen, but we talked about it a lot, and a lot of people relay back to me how they feel, and I used a lot of other people's intellectual insight to develop my theses on CBZen. So that's why I'm like super confident in this ideology that, yo, there's a lot of people who get it. They're like, we're hodling, and then you go and see the staking here, and you can totally see that like a lot of people are understanding. Actually, those that hold the Zen and keep it off the DEX, they control the price. Because whatever's on the DEX is just there. And then as those that mint Zen and bring it to the DEX, like again, they don't control the price. They just help make it discounted. And at some point, their discounts have to end. As Jack Levin said, at some point, there won't be any more free lunch. No more health insurance. You're now 26. And that's what I'm excited for. Knowing that that's naturally built in without a blockchain is just so freaking ridiculously bullish on like a fairly distributed coin. Again, Zen is about supply. That's my next t-shirt. Dangerous logic. Stay dangerous. This is survival logic. How to survive in the woods with Zen. Oh yeah. So yeah, you said what's up, my body of crypto? You sent me that DB article about the PumpFun and the fake users. Oh shit, I still haven't finished my fucking spiel on this. So yeah, you go use this website, right? And you'll see that like once Moonshot came out, blah blah blah, motherfuckers came over here, started creating coins like crazy, and it's actually starting to taper off, where everyone's going back to PumpFun. And I think this is good for Moonshot interest, because it means that there's less coins that are coming out, so there's less competition. And if everyone goes back to PumpFun, because they're just like, again, they don't understand that like, yo, people don't like this. Like, we all know it. Like, that's why UI evolved. And this looks like a website from 2000. Like, this isn't it, bro. This is definitely going to be funded, though. Like, some people will throw a couple $100K, maybe $1 million at it, just so that it has some volume. But we all know that this isn't it. Like, Moonshot has just a way better UX and reach for potential growth. So the opportunity really is in Moonshot more than it is in PumpFun. So that's why, again, like to the FUD with that guy DB Crypto, we'll bring it up. The new user concept really doesn't hurt anybody, because the game of these tokenizations is about the creator, and the creator can create as many coins as they feel, because that's what the game is about. The game is about creating tokens and tokenizing the planet, and making sure that we have systems in place to test deploy. Like, if we don't test deploy, then we're missing again, we're just missing an opportunity. So here, I'll bring up what he was saying. We in the house. We in the house. If you got it rolled up, you got it. Let me see. Just simple waters. Man, everything is so political now. I hate Twitter. Twitter used to be fun. Now everything is so serious, but like it's so serious in the wrong ways. Like I don't know, maybe it's just me. But I feel like everyone's seriousness is for personal gain, and like that's like that. I mean, I can get really deep into it because I'm woke or whatever. But yeah, bro, like that shit is just like that. What is it? It's like why if I make a poem, I don't want to say the word I, because life is not about I. It's not about you. It's about all. But there's a lot of I-ness. The I virus is happening right now on X. It's always about me. It's only about me type shit. But I mean, that's what it's about. It's about tokenization. And that's why, yeah, imagine if X decided to do a moonshot and you can make your own fucking tokens on X, bro. Like, this is the possibility amongst all chains now. Or, I mean, amongst anything new. Anything new can also include token distribution because we have it. We see it work. So yeah, what DB Crypto was talking about was this right here. Let's get serious. Yo, what's up, Simple? Yeah, nah, man, shit's getting weird out there. Everything is just like so serious, you know? I just want to, like I said, my rules, my laws for crypto right now are going to be just act by myself. Rule number 2, if the lonely play is the best play. 3, because I want to have fun. That's it. If it doesn't touch on all 3 of those, I don't give a fuck. Because none of this stuff is going to make you rich. Being a whistleblower in crypto doesn't make you rich, bro. It makes you look hungry for content and clicks. And that's on one-time experience. You get that one time. What the fuck am I keep going back for? Because you're going to keep showing me bubble maps, bitch. I'm going to go learn this shit. Go buy the crypto. I'm going to go fuck my girl. You know, it's like there's a lot of other things going on than crypto research. That is a long time ago. Right? Like if you're a crypto researcher, you're better off getting a job. Right? Or mining Zen and researching the future. But yeah, so PumpFun is not what we see. It's not what you think. I don't know why this didn't pop up the whole thing. The number of holders, the bubbles, the volume. And that's kind of what I just said, right? Without even having to do any research on this. I read it really quick, but like these guys are pointing out the obvious, y'all. They're not doing any work. They're just telling you obvious shit. Because you obviously don't understand why it has to have these principles of everything that's so obvious. It's very obvious. Again, look at this dude. The #1 creator on Moonshot has made 84 tokens and only 3 of them have finalized. Let me blow this shit up so you can really see what I'm talking about. This, whatever, he, she, we be, 84 coins, 3 finalized. Bro, they have a 0.4% in the field. Fuck. Right? Actually, I've been wanting to see like this one, right? This one finished. This one had 2 that came out and they finalized. They complete. There's a lot that are like that. And that's kind of why, again, my theory on this is that you are going to see exactly what these researchers are obviously pointing out. It's a complete obvious. You're going to see people botting hot holders. You're going to see people botting bubble maps. You're going to see people botting volume. And that's all because it's a fair launch, but nothing in life is truly fair. There will always be a psychological game played amongst all, because that's just how it works. We're not here by ourselves. When you think of it that way, the lonely play is the only way. You then realize, yeah, I am here by myself, and these people, this is how the game is being played. Like, they're playing it this way, and I'm by myself. I'm not following nobody. I gotta follow the way. I gotta follow someone, right? In this moment, when DB posts this is eye-opening, right? For me, I have to then follow his lead if I think what he thinks is eye-opening, because I don't understand that this is just how you make business. Like, that's it. It's analytics, bro. Analytics run everything in this reality. It's so bad at this point. Like, you can't even have one person searching something on the internet. Like, let your girl or your friend search something on the internet and tell me you don't see that shit show up on your while you're scrolling as an ad and shit. Like, we're fucked already, okay? So this theory that these people are telling you something you've never heard before is actually cap, and it's all for analytics. It's all for getting more people to give them attention. It's none of it is actually to assist or push the crypto nation forward. You know, it's all just to make money off of it. That's why this DB crypto dude doesn't say anything to Jack, because he knows he's gas. And to know they all came from Cardano makes it even funnier, because it's like, oh damn, they all came from Cardano, bro. Like, they've been hurting for something to win. Like, they've been waiting to shit on something. You feel me? But you coming from Cardano, so you don't know the culture. Like, you don't get it. Cardano was a very bad business move. Like, Charles fucked everyone over, because that's actually where people invested money for a future of that, like, code-based thing. But he didn't put a lot of thought behind it, in my personal opinion. To think like that, to think that syntax is complete is the most egotistical thing ever. I'm gonna pick a syntax and this is gonna work. That's why, like, I don't like Aptos. But what I do like, to give it, I guess, a little bit of breathing room, is that Move is open source, and maybe it can find a reason to exist because Facebook is so big. But again, Solana uses Rust, which is just even you know, a lot of people are saying Rust is the best. It's better than C. Or I don't know what's going on either, bro. But yeah, so like a lot of this, again, this manipulation, these lies, these are takes coming from people who aren't doing the work, who don't understand the business model, first off. And second, they're not really in the shits. They're just here to get attention. And what they're saying for me, like, I already know that people are saying that I'm just here to get your attention and like get your clicks. But I'm not, never am I, I'm shitting on the possibility of getting you into anything bad, you know, like, it's fucking crazy. But yeah, so this is where I'm at with it. Look how much Sol revenue Moonshot has made. So since it's come out in June, it's made over 7,019 Solana. All right. In the last 24 hours, they've made 192 Solana. Just from they don't give a fuck that nobody cares about them. I want to make 192 Solana. So you mean to tell me if I just release one of these like token factory sites, I potentially can make $192 based on speculation? Now, do I think it's really like this? No. But actually, let's try to get a PumpFun one. I didn't even try to see that one. Let's look at that real quick. PumpFun on Doom. Don't you say it. 88 to $10. The hash name domain originally created for the Cardano NFT blog. But see, this is what I'm saying, Tree. You feel me, bro? Like, come on, man. You know we're building over here in X1. We're building, bro. And there's some people who build, and there's some people who build with statistics. What threw me off was their relationship with academia. I don't think academia is going to save crypto. So that's like a dead in the sand argument for myself. In the way that that guy summarized it, where we send everything to academia, so they say that we're actually decentralized, to me is like a very bogus way of bringing this ideology up. Like, why don't we actually just have an autonomous website that does that? Why do we need it to go through Harvard, like Cornell? Like, why? What is some 22-year-old at Cornell gonna do for me? So that they can get a $200,000 job based on a project that they did when they decentralized crypto. Like, that shit makes no sense, dog. Like, this is the future. Get that shit out of your head. That's that Cardano shit, bro. That's that 88 shit. They're the only people who think like that. And Avalanche people. They're the only people who keep thinking like that, and they continue to push themselves. Like the Avalanche DMV thing. I'm like, man, that's not good for crypto. Because that means the DMV, if they don't like it, they could just get rid of Avalanche. I don't like that. That doesn't sound right. What if this is just a pilot program and they're not even letting us know? But yeah, that's whatever. That's a whole other thing. So let's see. Pump.fun, they've deployed 1.5 million. Shit. Total revenue. Whoa, when did this start? Here, we'll just go from this first blip. February. So since February, they've made 515,000 Solana, dude. Oh my gosh. That's actually pretty nuts. So like, yeah, like, again, this isn't anything more than a token factory. And what it is access to tokenization. Look at this fucking number, guys. This is before the Earth is even here. I'm sorry, I'm getting hyped right now because this is what X1 is going to be doing, bro. We're going to be tokenizing the planet. And that's why I'm working on my tokenization. Again, if you really want to get into the crypto bro tokens, hello, I got some cool ones. I got a couple ones. They're only on Moonshot though. Again, I have my own personal beliefs, and I'm partnering with Moonshot. I really like it. They don't know yet, but we're unofficial partners. Eventually they'll know. So I want to ask them some questions again. Why the fuck did they choose Solana? And this is awesome, right? So again, we got White Durag and Take the Bait. Take the Bait. It's a little bit more serious. Again, the dev is involved. But White Durag is just for fun. All right, just for fun. Don't go and splurge on this. It's gonna have a website soon, and a Twitter account. And possibly there could be other colored do-rags. So this is where we're getting really fun with it. I'm not going to tell you how the other do-rags are going to show up. You're just going to have to be, again, you have to take the bait and want to rock with us. If not, whatever, it doesn't matter. You'll just hear about it. But yeah, we got White Do-Rag, which is W-Rag, live. Yeah, again, you see here, there's not that much happening on Moonshot, so it should be easier to be seen if you do it right. But on PumpFun, again, there's a method and there's an ideology, and there's people, again, that can curve the public from thinking that it's a business model, right? But make them think that it's a manipulation model, right? It is a manipulation model, but it's theoretically a business model, and it's up to the individuals if they want to interact with someone's tokenization. It's as simple as that. You don't have to interact with people's tokenization. You could totally give up, and move on. But yeah, I can understand how this makes you want to gamble, because that's a lot of revenue. Yo, Tree City West, you should make one. What up, Clay? 8 years, baby. Academia presently still critical. It's presently still critical. I understand that the academia is critical, but what I would really love to see is crypto forward academia, not computer science. Because we've had so many smart contracts come and go. This is where I'm coming in right now. Like, again, I'm not coming from crypto academia. Me and these fools will always battle heads because this shit is free, right? I'm a fucking cyberpunk, bro. We as human beings are allowed to have this stuff for free. We don't need to go and learn about it. Learning about it though is awesome because you get an edge, Now focus is a whole nother thing in itself, but I got a paid education and I still didn't learn the coolest shit that like I've learned being in rogue crypto, because in rogue crypto there's, again, it's brain power in my opinion, and you have more free will so that you could take away a lot of that like trans fat, in a sense, that academia adds to sound smarter, because there's no smartness like saying, hey, let's make an index of all these parameters and putting them together to see what is true decentralization. It's like, yo, you just said what we can do with APIs. Like, why do we need a filter? You see, well, it used to be like that in the past, where it's like, oh, we don't really know anything, we need a filter through academia to just get a researched academic version. But like academia now is one of the worst, in my opinion. It's just like people go in and out of there. So the data is pretty fucking whack anyways, So we should be pushing towards a utopia of researchers that come from inspiration rather than I paid tuition. And that's just my whole thing on academia. But I know it's good. Send your kids to college. I'm just passionate about it. What up, Rolando? Yeah, bro, you made it. I'm actually about to sign off, though. Been chatting for an hour now. And I just wanted to put the proof in the pudding. That tokenization is here. It's not going to leave. It's making people a lot of fucking cash. It's a good business model. You should probably join. Again, if you want to get yourself some white do-rag, I recommend it. But you don't have to. It's just a fun. Think of it as like a comic book. This is series 2 of the Crypto Bruh comic books. I just put it in the chat. So if you want to grab one of my comic book series, you know, take the bait, white do rag. They're there for you. Until next time, stay zen. Peace.